Hi everyone, I really wanted to just take this time before we started your reading to let you know how so very grateful I am to each and every single one of you for all of the well wishes and even remedies that you guys have shared with me to help me to get better and uplift my spirits during this time. Honestly, I just ended up getting sick out of the blue and it hit me so incredibly hard. And so, of course, my first thought was to think, okay, I've got the coronavirus, which, until you get tested, there's just absolutely no way to really know one way or another if you have it or not. So, long story short, my husband and I ended up having to go get tested. And at the time of this recording, we're actually still waiting for our results. But just based off of how I'm feeling at this point in time, my gut is just telling me that I don't have it, that I'm fine. I've just heard from folks that if you truly do have it, that it's really unlike anything that you've ever experienced before. And to me, this really just feels like the regular flu, and it just hit me out of the blue. I just have a feeling that I've just overdone it, and it's really given me the opportunity to really reassess my work schedule. And so, for those who have already booked readings with me, of course, I'm working very diligently to make sure that you receive your reading on time, which is why we've had to put personal readings on hold on my website until the 24th so that I can work through the bookings that I already do have at this time. So that's all for now, guys. Thank you so very much. I really just wanted you to thank you from the very bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so let's dive right into your reading. Hi, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of June from the 16th through the 30th. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be focusing on challenges and obstacles when it comes to your person, whoever it is you're thinking about for this reading, that might be preventing union or a reunion. This is a general reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and let the rest go. As for personal private readings, you can go ahead and still book that. I've had to put it on hold because I have been sick through June 24th, just so I can catch up on the ones that I already do have. And I will also include a link to the card decks that are used here today, Taurus. So these are the two card decks that I've chosen for the focus messages by two of my amazing soul sisters. The first is the WTF is the Problem deck by Fire Witch Tarot, and then the Divine Domestic Soul Connections Challenged Relationship Messages by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's get into this, Taurus, and let's take a look and see. WTF is the problem, guys, when it comes to your connection. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus, for cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in here. So we'll grab a couple from here and a couple from the other deck, guided to this one. You're with them again. That's your issue. Okay, so if that resonates, there might be someone here that maybe you're either back with them or your friends, your family, see that you're with this person again, and they wouldn't be saying this if there weren't issues, in the partnership and the connection. So I have a feeling that your friends, your family, they just don't approve of this connection. Why did I put that away? I wanted to grab one more. Sorry. Let's grab this one. Oh, tell the peasants to fuck off. Oh my gosh. So both of these cards coming through. You're with them again. That's your issue. Tell the peasants to fuck off. So that could have so many interpretations. We're going to have to see how the rest of this ties in together. But those are some pretty insightful messages for some of you. All right, Taurus. So let's grab a couple from this deck. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus in love and life, second half of June. All right, I'm guided to this one. I know you feel the same way. If you don't, why would you keep in touch and get triggered when I say next lifetime? Oh, wow. If you didn't, why would you keep in touch and get triggered when I say next lifetime? I have a feeling it's got something to do with that first card. It's like you're with them again. I'm going to have to see. We're going to have to see that all, how that ties in together. Why do you try to downplay our connection, even when you know the importance it holds? You know who we are to each other. Why do you try to dismiss it? This really cuts deep like a knife to the heart. So if you resonate with that one, we're going to have to see how the rest of this reading unfolds here, Taurus. Those are some pretty intense messages coming forward for you. So you could either resonate with one or all four. All right, so let's grab some insight from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. This is by Aquamoonlight. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life for the second half of June. What are the challenges and obstacles preventing union or a reunion here? Euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. You're dealing with somebody here who just might be going after people just for the thrill of it, you know, not so much to find everlasting love here. This is someone who might just want to have some fun or be in player mode right now, Taurus, which is perhaps why some of your friends or family, they're wondering, it's like you're with them again? Like, what the hell? Like, what's up? And then we've got time, wait, cycles, infinity. So there's a particular cycle here, Taurus, that you might be in that needs to phase out to stop the unhealthy patterns that you might be creating for yourself. There could also be someone that you're dealing with that really triggers you in a very negative way. And then we've got illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. This could be a part of your own energy here, Taurus, especially if your judgment is clouded when it comes to this individual, you know, and maybe deep down inside, you know that you should have already broken things off with them, and maybe you guys did, but you keep coming back. And this also reminds me of outside interference, just too many people giving you their opinion on what you should do. You know, so this could very well be you just telling people, it's like, can you just fuck off so I can figure this out for myself? And you could also be dealing with somebody who just refuses to see the connection for what it is, especially if on your end, Taurus, you see it as the best thing on earth, like they are your dream come true. But as that card says, you know, why do you try to downplay our connection even when you know the importance it holds? And it's hurting you. And I have a feeling the people that are watching you get hurt over and over again are truly puzzled as to why you keep allowing this person to hurt you time and time again. And so they are coming through letting you know, Taurus, it's like, okay, that's your issue now because you're allowing it to happen. And if you're dealing with somebody that has broken things off with you and then they end up coming back, it's like that revolving door. It's like, okay, well, things didn't work out with this other person, so let me see if my Taurus is available again. Just in the meantime, to just pass the time. What's Taurus up to? And then once they get bored or find the next thrill that they want to go after, then they're out. And so the people that are close to you are observing all this, and they're curious. It's like, you're with them again? What the hell? Like, hello? Why do you keep doing that to yourself? And they're doing that because they care. They're doing that because they know that it hurts you time and time again, Taurus. So if you're on that merry-go-round with this person, it's time to get off the ride. We have beginnings, new direction, fresh start, chance. Give yourself the opportunity to have a new beginning in your life and in your love life by going in a completely different direction, away from an individual that just is not treating you right. Look at this. You've got influences coming in, dark attachments and third parties. Yeah. Because you basically represent this third party as long as you keep allowing this person to come in and out of your life, and they're moving on to other people, and then when that doesn't work out, then they're back to you. That's what I'm picking up off of this individual. So maybe for now things are frozen. Silence, stillness, no words, but that might actually be a blessing here. And when it comes to this individual, maybe there's nothing left to say. Everything's been said. All is said and done. They've hurt you over and over, perhaps. Once is enough, but to have it keep happening, that's your issue, as that card states. You might also be quite apprehensive at this point, guarded, cautious, and afraid. Understandably so. I mean, it's already coming through that they have hurt you, and only you can stop that pattern, Taurus. You've got to put a stop to it, otherwise it's going to continue to keep happening. So let's see what else. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle by my dear friend Amy of Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Taurus in love and life, second half of June. What else do we need to know here? We have no. Look at this next card, lies. These two cards next to each other, it's like no lies. It's like you're not going to be putting up with any more of their nonsense or their lies, Taurus. It's time to get out of this clouded energy, that unbalanced, skewed energy. It's time for clarity. No more illusions when it comes to this partnership. It's time to face the music. Time to get real about what's happening here. We also have I will never forget. Clearly this person has made a huge impact in your life, but I'm just feeling in a not so good way. And we have yearning coming through here. So what I'm picking up from this is during the times that you guys are broken off and things aren't working out, you yearn for their presence in your life. But what I'm picking up from them is they're too busy dealing with other people, chasing thrills, third parties. That's where they're at. They don't have time to be yearning for you. They don't have time to be missing you. And this could be you spying on them because you're yearning, because you're pining away for this person or missing them. And you might be spying on them on social media just to see who they're with. What are they doing? And that's just not a healthy environment for you. Look at this. We have stalemate, okay? Stalemate falling right below frozen. So there's not a whole lot going on here. Not when it comes to the connection. But truly, Taurus, what I'm picking up from this is that it might actually be a blessing in disguise for you. This is you feeling nostalgic, remembering the good times, the happy memories that you guys have shared. And it's okay to not forget that, but you also have to remember the lies, the pain, the betrayals, the third parties, the fact that they're downplaying the connection. They don't even recognize the importance of this connection, I feel, Taurus. It's all coming from you, and it has to be balanced. It has to be equal desire from both people to make this work. And right now, I'm really not feeling that it is balanced, that it's just you putting in the work, even if it is just energetically at this point, to keep this connection alive. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this, Taurus. Let's see what else. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life for the second half of June. What else do we need to know here, please? Angels and spirit guides. We have the Hangman. This is the sacrifice card in this deck, but the Hangman coming up in the reverse. The Hangman in the reverse is stalling. It's fear of sacrifice. It's needless sacrifice. You don't have to be sacrificing anything for this person, Taurus. You've done enough of that. And that's contributing to the imbalance in the base chakra, I feel. You know? And the base chakra is tapped into the words I have. Those earthly issues, survival, body, money, food, shelter. It's tapped into all of that. And I feel maybe you've been putting all of your energies towards this person and wanting to manifest a union with this individual, that you're not taking care of yourself. You're creating imbalance in your life. That is what I'm picking up from that. What you're wanting is this spiritual union with this person, Taurus. That is the Two of Cups. You could also be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then you've got the energy of the Magician right next to that, followed by the Nine of Cups. So these are all amazing energies from these cards. It's just that you might be dealing with someone who does not recognize the beauty that is within this connection. And as that card states, you know who we are to each other. Why do you try to dismiss it? That's because they're engaged with other people, third-party situations. They're too busy out there chasing thrills. Nothing of substance. You know, it's one of those situations where you're just wishing that you could just open up their eyes to have this epiphany that you're the one that can fulfill all of their wishes. You're the one that could truly make them happy for the rest of your life. But you can't make that happen all by yourself. You know, it takes effort from your person. And with the Magician, it's someone who takes action. Somebody who actually takes charge of a situation. Somebody who goes out there and takes a risk to make this all happen, to be able to fix what's broken here. So it's a beautiful energy because you can accomplish anything when the Magician presents itself. It can indicate a very positive outcome between two people, but they're going to have to put in the effort to bring about this positive outcome. It's not going to happen just by wishing it. If they actually put in the effort to fulfill your wishes when it comes to this partnership, then there's a chance, of course. But if they don't do anything about it, it kind of stays frozen and remains in that stalemate energy. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling here, because they are downplaying the connection. They're pushing love away. They're pushing away from them what's actually beautiful and meaningful. They'd rather go after these thrills that are meaningless. That is what I am picking up from that. And then you've got the Power card here, which is the Strength card. That's Leo. This is the need for patience and to have the will to overcome adversity in our lives. And you certainly have that, Taurus. You've been through so much, and yet you're still here. You're still standing. That's because you're a strong individual. So you got to give yourself credit for having the strength to overcome. And then we have the Temperance card. So some of you might be focused on a Sagittarian. There's a need for patience here. 2 cards talking about the need for patience, Taurus. So what I'm feeling here for some of you is, can this work out? Absolutely. Anything can work out as long as 2 people put in the effort to make something happen. Because the Temperance card is a beautiful energy. It's harmony, it's balance, it's healing. It's a possible reconciliation between 2 people. But before that happens, you guys are definitely going to get tested. You know, you got to kind of go through the storm in order to get to the other side. So this relationship is going to be tested, truly. If you are really wanting to stick things out with this person, Taurus. And for those of you who just want to go in a different direction, you certainly have the capability of finding love elsewhere. That 2 of Cups could be a new love. Unity, partnership, and a beautiful connection with the right partner, Taurus. Somebody who truly can make your wishes come true. And it's not an illusion, it's a reality. We also have the 6 of Pentacles. That's your own energy, Taurus. Material and spiritual prosperity. Financially, you might start seeing some improvement in that area. The 6 of Pentacles also is about generosity and sharing, giving and receiving. There has to be that equal exchange of giving and receiving between 2 people. One person, namely you, Taurus, you can't be the only person that's giving. There has to be that equal give and take between 2 people. And then we have the 5 of Wands. Obstacles, challenges. Clearly there are many when it comes to this partnership. This is tapped into disagreements. Also, you guys could have had your fair share of arguments here. And this is also competition, conflict, rivalry. Here's your rivalry right here. Third-party situations. And that needs to stop in order for the 2 of you to work through these challenges. Otherwise, it's a pattern that's just going to continue as long as you allow that, Taurus. You know? But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and add to this with the Romance Angels. Because I'm just feeling here for some of you guys, despite having gone through so much with this person. You still want to hang in there. I mean, there are those, of course, who don't want to stick around and you want to go in a different direction and find love elsewhere. You certainly can do that. You can find that Two of Cups, that divine partnership with somebody else. Someone else who can make you happy and can represent a wish come true. But there are also those of you that, despite the drama here, you want to just get this person back and start over. But in the meantime, you're spying on them more than likely. You're feeling very nostalgic about the connection and you're still yearning for them. You know, but remember, they haven't always been very honest with you. All right. So angels for Taurus. Romantic feelings still there from you, Taurus. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, but remember, it takes two people for this to happen. You know, you're still thinking about this person because you haven't been able to let go of these romantic feelings. But remember, it starts with you. You have to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You gotta love yourself first. And maybe family, friends, they're picking up off of the fact that you don't love yourself first, which is why you keep allowing this toxic person back into your life time and time again. And going back towards our very first card, look at that. You know, you're with them again. That's your issue. For those of you who want to just move on and find love elsewhere, perhaps this is coming forward for you. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So some of you guys might have just started seeing someone. It could be a fairly new relationship. And even though a part of you has moved on and have connected with somebody else, there are those of you who are still feeling quite nostalgic about this person. It's like you're trying your damnedest to just move forward, but you're still thinking about this person, and that's okay. You know, allow your heart to go through that. But just the fact that you have gone in a different direction to find happiness elsewhere is a huge step. And then we have unrequited love. Okay? This is a one-sided situation for some of you. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And that's something, Taurus, that you need to realize. You can't keep expecting this person to come back towards you having changed or having done the work on themselves to be a better person towards you. You have to realize when it's time, you know, it's time to detach. It's time to allow that cycle to phase out. You know, cycles, it's time. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And maybe you just really needed to hear that, Taurus, for it to click, for you to really understand that maybe this is a done deal for a reason. And it's time for you to love yourself enough to know that. That is what I'm picking up from that. But let's go ahead and add to this with the Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus and love and life, second half of June. Bottom of the deck, yes. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. You are in control of this, Taurus. You don't have to allow this person to keep coming back into your life and hurting you repeatedly. And this forgiveness is meant for you as a healing tool that you could take advantage of for yourself so that you can heal your heart space and allow the right kind of love to come in for you. And here you are again with that new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Absolutely. Go after your dreams, your goals. You can start over. There's a reason, Taurus, why you have 2 cards directing you elsewhere. A new beginning, a new direction, a fresh start elsewhere, giving you another chance at love, at life. Love yourself enough to do that. Put yourself on your own priority list instead of this person who does not deserve to be there. Okay, so let's grab some dialogue messages here. Some of these messages, or all of these messages, could certainly be coming from you to your person. And of course, from your person to you. Let's take a look and see. This is, I forgot to mention, the Divine Love Messages deck by White Rose Guidance. All right, let's grab this bottom of the deck. Oh yeah. Okay, first one. I would just hurt you more right now. I need to be alone. See, they're coming through, Taurus, letting you know that you're better off without them. You are truly better off without this individual. They are even acknowledging that they're going to hurt you. So let them go. Let them be alone. Am I good enough for you? Frankly, no, they're not. You deserve the best, and they're just not coming towards you in that way. Which is why, more than likely, again, your friends, your family, those who are closest to you, they're asking you, you're with them again? Like, why? Why are you putting yourself through this? I have been watching you from a distance. Yep, we already know that. That's why we have spy. So if this is you, Taurus, it's time to basically stop doing that, because you're really not helping yourself to heal and to move past this and to claim that new beginning for yourself and go in a different direction. Keeping tabs on somebody that isn't worth your time at this point is just holding you back. And a couple more messages, which I kind of feel are coming from you to your person. I constantly feel you running through my veins. And perhaps that's why you're still yearning for this individual and still feeling nostalgic. And the last one, you are the song of my heart. And this particular card here, this yearning card, as you can see, it's got a piano right there. So there could be particular songs that you hear and it reminds you of this person, and you're just unable to detach and let go, I feel. But it's time. Allow this cycle to phase out so that you can find love and find happiness where you deserve it. You deserve it, Taurus. Okay, so let me go ahead and add to this. This is my self-created deck. It's called the HeartSpace Oracle. So let's add to this and see what comes forward from this particular deck here. Again, either from you or your person, Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Taurus in love and life, second half of June. What else do we need to know here? I already see you're my dream come true. Bottom of the deck. All right, this was the first one. You're my dream come true. And so I feel here, Taurus, this is part of the reason why you're struggling to let them go. There's this illusion, okay? That's coming through here, an illusion of how you see this person. You know, in your dreams, they are your dream person, your ideal mate. But in reality, this person is coming through as more of a nightmare than a dream. Next message. You can search this world over 1 billion times and still not find anyone that could love you, want you, or pleasure you half as much as me. And again, you know, for some of you guys, I feel this is coming from you, Taurus. Next message. What started out as friendship turned into something so magical. Let's bring the magic back. I mean, we do have the Magician coming through here, which can help that to happen. But just be mindful of the person that you are wanting to manifest this with. Next message. I heard you loud and clear. That could go both ways, of course. Maybe you heard what they had to say, Taurus, and it's almost like you bypassed what it was that they told you. They could have certainly said, you know what, let's end this. I'm with somebody else. You don't mean that much to me. Whatever it is that they said to you that was hurtful. You heard it, but you're still allowing them back in, or you just have not let go of the dream that you want to build a life with this person. And then we have yes, please. We have no. It's like yes, please. It's like you're not listening. They might be coming through here letting you know loud and clear. It's like, no, I don't want you right now. And you're still here saying, yes, please, I still want you. You know, you don't want to get into that mode of begging for this person to come towards you or to be in your life. You know, you got to realize they've attached themselves to darkness and third-party situations, going after connections that are meaningless. It could have just all been about sex. It could just be casual dating, or this person might certainly be coming through with that player vibe. You know, so as long as you allow it, Taurus, it will continue. So it's true. It's like the angels are just wanting you to focus on yourself, to love yourself first at this time. All right, guys. So let's close this out with some final guidance from the Spirit Animal deck. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus. Some final thoughts. Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Yeah. Be mindful of what you're saying, even that internal dialogue. You got to be mindful of how you speak to yourself. And you also, of course, have to be mindful of how you communicate yourself to people. Because words are incredibly powerful, Taurus. The next message, Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Okay, so what I pick up from this is because your person has more than likely told you a bunch of lies, and you could have had friends, family, trying to tell you that they have picked up off of this stuff. Maybe you don't believe it. You know, but what they're coming towards you with is actually the truth. So the people that have your back, the people that are in your corner, Taurus. They're coming forward towards you with the truth. And this person that you're focused on for this reading might be coming from a place of insecurities, secrets, and lies. And that's not somebody that you can build a future with, or it's somebody that's just creating a very unstable foundation for the partnership. Last one. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. I love that, because you can, Taurus. You can overcome any obstacle that you're facing right now. Remember, you've got the power card. You've got the strength card. You're brave. You're strong. But you got to realize that for yourself. You have to realize how strong you actually are. You've been through so much. So it's time to change the pattern of the difficult experiences that you have placed yourself in. It's time to turn a different corner. It's time to go in a different direction. It's time to welcome in this new beginning. When it comes to love, you'll be okay. As the moment you realize that, you're going to be okay. No matter how this all works out, if they can't come towards you as a better person, you have to love yourself enough to go in a different direction, because that's where your happiness is going to find you. You can overcome these obstacles, Taurus. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. For those of you that resonated with this, I do hope that it helped you out. And again, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info for my website is down below in the description box, and everything that you'll need information-wise is on my website. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for all of the love and support while I've been out sick. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.